welcome back to my channel. This is Prashanti ma'am. So in today's class we are going to see the Periplaneta americana, so that is cockroach, complete morphology anatomy in one class. So here first we will see the habitat of the cockroach. So habitat, maximum it used to live in the damp places, in the dark places. Why? Because it is nocturnal animal. So and also it is omnivorous. So what is the meaning of omnivorous? It used to feed on the all the kind of food substances that may be living and non-living. So it just acts as a scavenger. Okay, so here Periplaneta americana, first we will see the morphological characters. So here cockroach is a tropical insect. Tropical insect means which is available in the maximum areas. So maximum areas, that too especially in the damp places. So and it is a nocturnal insect and nocturnal omnivore. Okay, nocturnal omnivore. And so the color will be, it is blackish brown, red, yellow, green in some other areas. Okay, this is the color, blackish brown, red, yellow in color. So and the body is, how the body is, the body wall is flattened. It is having flattened body, so that it can able to enter through narrow spaces. అంటే తెలుసు కదా, చాలా చిన్న ఏరియాస్లో కూడా ఇది వెళ్ళిపోగలుగుతుంది, ఎందుకంటే ద బాడీ ఈజ్ లైక్ దట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎలిప్టికల్. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ flattened surfaces. And now we'll see the body divisions. So body divisions ahead, normally the cockroach is divided into three portions: head, thorax and abdominal portions, and it also contains the filiform antennae at the head region. Okay, so just above the compound eyes it contains the antenna. And if you see the size, so what is the size will be 34 to 53 mm, also 1/4 to 3 mm inches. Okay, so that is the size of the cockroach. Now we'll see the other morphological characters like body divisions and exoskeleton. So exoskeleton, see, exoskeleton, the body is going to be covered by the chitinous exoskeleton. So chitinous exoskeleton means it is made up of chitin. And also the exoskeleton is surrounded by hardened plates. It is surrounded by hard plates. Those plates are known as sclerates. Okay, what are the plates are known as sclerates. So this sclerates, so dorsally it is covered by the, and one kind of sclerates, those sclerates are known as tergites. And ventrally means lower surfaces of the insect. See, upper surface is dorsal, lower surface is ventral. Even ventral surface also covered by the hard plates are known as sternites. Okay, so for example, see here, if it is an insect, dorsal surface, and here ventral surface. So dorsal surface is divided by the segments, and ventral surface is also divided by the segments. Dorsal surface are known as tergites, ventral surfaces are known as sternites. So this sclerates and sternites both are going to be connected by. So tergites and sternites both are going to be connected by. Connection is nothing but they are articulated by the membrane. Very important point here, arthroidal membrane. The membrane is arthroidal membrane. Okay, arthroidal membrane. So this membrane is going to be joined to this two hard plates. So one is tergites, another one is the sternites. Both are going to be jointed by the upper segments, and lower surfaces are going to be jointed by the membranes are known as arthroidal membrane. Okay, next we will see the body division. Okay, body divisions are here. Take the screenshot. So next, body divisions. So head contains, first we'll see the head portion. Okay, head portion. So head contains, what are the structures are connected here? Head contains, one is compound eye, antenna. Okay, so antenna, and here see first one, compound eyes. So it is presented in the head, complete head capsule. It contains one pair of eyes, so in the lateral surfaces. Above the eyes, it contains the filiform antennae. You see here, it contains the filiform antennae. So this antennae contains the sensory receptors. Antennae contains the sensory receptors. So this sensory receptors, see, the sensory receptors are going to monitor the environment. It will monitor with the environment. Whatever the external changes takes place in the surroundings is going to be sensed by the receptors which is present in the antennae, and also it is going to react to the chemical stimulus. So chemical stimulus, so that may be other animals, to protect the body. So everything is going to be received by this filiform antennae. Okay, filiform antennae are present just above the eyes, compound eyes, and also it contains a pair of wings. A pair of wings are present above the, beyond the abdomen. Beyond the abdomen ante enti, abdomen ki mundu portion lo, means thorax portion, contains a pair of wings, and this pair of wings are responsible for flight. Okay, next one we'll see the body division. Head, after head it contains the thorax portion. Okay, thorax portion. So thorax portion, again it is divided into three parts. So one is prothorax, and then mesothorax, metathorax. So after that, abdomen contains 10 segments. So here this head of the cockroach, and cockroach head is very special. Why? Because it can move in all the directions. Why? Because of its presence of its flexible neck. Flexible neck is the extension of prothorax. It is going to, the extended portion is forms as neck. Extended portion of prothorax is form as the neck. So with the help of that flexible neck, so the cockroach head is going to be, it is going to move in all the directions. And one more important point about head. So here in the cockroach body, if you see, definitely we can't able to see the head portion. That is only thorax and abdominal portion. Ante oka cockroach ni chusinapudu head part అసలు కనిపించదు. ఏ పార్ట్స్ కనిపిస్తాయి? ఒకటి థొరాక్స్ పోర్షన్ అండ్ అబ్డామినల్ పోర్షనే కనిపిస్తుంది. మరి హెడ్ ఎక్కడ? సో హెడ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ప్రెజెంట్ బిలో ద సర్ఫేస్, లాంజిట్యూడినల్ యాక్సిస్లో పాస్ అవుతుంది, దట్ టు ఇన్ ద రైట్ యాంగిల్స్. సో ఇట్ వాస్ కంప్లీట్లీ రైట్ యాంగిల్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ టువర్డ్స్ ద లాంగిట్యూడినల్ యాక్సిస్. సో అంటే బాడీ సర్ఫేస్కి అటాచ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇట్ వాస్ కంప్లీట్లీ ఇన్విజిబుల్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద స్పెషాలిటీ ఆఫ్ ది cockroach. Okay, so that too only in the night time. So the head is to come out of the body, and so that it can able to sense the food substances. So that is about the neck and head speciality. Next we are going to see the wings. Okay, so wings, see here this portion, this wings, four wings and hind wings. So two pairs of wings are present. So these two pairs of wings are located in the thorax portion. Okay, so thorax portion. Now we will see the wings. So wings are two types. So first one is the forewings and another one is the hind wings. So forewings also known as tagmina. Okay, forewings also known as tagmina. So this tagmina is very very special character. Why? Because it is very dark, opaque in nature, very dense, and at the same time it is covered the hind wings. అంటే సో పైన 4 wings ఉంటాయి. 4 wings హ్యాండ్ వింగ్స్ని కవర్ చేస్తాయి. ఏ టైంలో కవర్ చేస్తాయంటే వెన్ ద ఇన్సెక్ట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ రెస్ట్ కండిషన్లో ఒకటి 4 wings కవర్ చేస్తుంది. బట్ డ్యూరింగ్ ద ఫ్లైట్, సో ఫ్లైట్ టైంలో వచ్చేసి సో the 2 wings are going to be functioned for the flying purpose. So that is about the 4 wings and hind wings. Very very important. The wings are located in which region? So one is located in, see here, mesothorax, another one is located in the metathorax. So here 4 wings are located in the mesothorax and hind wings are located in the metathorax. So 4 wings also known as tegmina. 4 wings also known as tegmina portion. And afterwards, next we are going to see the abdominal portion, genital pouch. So here after the abdominal, so in the abdominal portion only we have the genital pouch part. So genital pouch is nothing but, so both male and female, it contains the genital pouch. So this genital pouch contains mainly the parts gonopore and gonopophysis. Gonophysis in males, collateral glands also present. After that, same parts are present even in the female also, and it also contains the testis. So male portion, it contains the testis, and here together they are present in the genital portion. So in which segments? 7th and 8th and 9th segments. See, from the 7th segments it forms as a boat-like structure. Along with the 8th and 9th segments. 8th and 9th segments తో కలిసి ఒక బోట్ లైక్ స్ట్రక్చర్ని ఫామ్ చేస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేసరికి ఫీమేల్లో, సో దట్ టు anus is present in the dorsal portion. In the males. Okay, so here anal style is present in the, see, anal style. So these are the anal style is going to present in the males. Anal style is present in the males only, but females does not contain the anal style. And in both male and females it contains the anal cerci. Now we'll see the mouth parts of the cockroach, another important topic. So take the screenshot, all of you. So next we'll see the mouth parts. So mouth parts of the cockroach also very unique. So why? Because these mouth parts are going to be biting and chewing type. So biting and chewing type is also started in the cockroach. So here mouth parts, see, mainly head contains. So here head contains appendages. So these appendages structures are formed as the mouth parts. So what are the mouth parts? We'll see now. So here mainly the mouth parts, just like us only, it also contains the upper lip and lower lip. So but that upper lip and lower lip, we have another terminology. So upper lip is known as labrum. So upper lip is also known as labrum. Okay, and lower lip is known as labium. So labium is nothing but it is the lower lip. Along with that, it also contains upper lip, lower lip kakunda labrum and labium, and also it contains a pair of mandibles, a pair of maxillae and a pair of maxillae structures. So these mandibles are responsible for the biting and grinding purpose because of its special structures. Bristle-like structures are present in the mandibles. With the help of those bristle-like structures, it can able to cut the food substances. See here, this portion is grinding portion of the mouth parts. So these mandibles are responsible for biting and chewing also. Then what is the function of maxillae? So this maxillae is going to help help to hold that food అంటే ఆ ఫుడ్ కింద పడిపోకుండా అది హోల్డ్ చేస్తుంది. ఆ హోల్డ్ చేసి నాట్ ఓన్లీ మ్యాగ్జిల్లా అలాంగ్ విత్ ద లెగ్స్, okay, along with the legs. See here, so in the mesothorax portion and even the abdominal portion, it also contains the legs, okay. So here that legs are going to help in the holding the food particles, okay, holding the food particles. First one is labrum, upper lip, and lower lip is labium, and a pair of mandibles for grinding and chewing, and also maxilla is going to support the mandibles for the digestion. And also here we have the special structure is known as hypopharynx. So what is this function of hypopharynx? See, hypopharynx, so once again here I am writing the parts. One is labium, first one is labrum, upper lip, write all of you, upper lip, and then labium, lower lip. So after that mandibles with the help of the bristles, they are going to useful for grinding. Then maxillae, so these are one and then two maxillae to hold the food, and also it allows the movement of the mandibles also. It allows the movement, it supports the movement of the mandibles also. And also it contains the hypopharynx. Hypopharynx acts as tongue, okay, acts as tongue, hypopharynx. So this hypopharynx is going to connected with the salivary glands. It is connected with the salivary glands. From here it is going to opens into the pharynx portion. అంటే హైపోఫారింగ్స్ నుంచి ఫారింగ్స్ లోపలికి ఫుడ్ పాస్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. సో దిస్ ఇస్ అబౌట్ ద మౌత్ పార్ట్స్. సో హెడ్ కంటైన్స్ అపెండేజెస్. దోస్ అపెండేజెస్ completely it was made up of 6 segments, okay. How many? It made up of 6 segments. Those parts are labrum, labium, mandibles, maxillae, and hypopharynx. So labrum, upper lip, and labium, lower lip, mandibles contains the bristles responsible for biting and chewing purpose, and then maxillae, it is responsible for holding food, and also it allows the movement of the mandibles for the digestion, and also hypopharynx acts as a tongue. So after that we are going to see the digestive system of the cockroach. Take the screenshot, all of you. Okay, next we see the digestive system, right? So digestive system is mainly meant for the digesting. Digestion is nothing but break down the complex food molecules into simple food molecules. So if you see the cockroach digestive system, here we can see in the diagram. So normally it also starts with the mouth. See, mouth to pharynx. ఇక్కడ ఫ్లో చార్ట్ రాస్తున్నా చూడండి. సో మౌత్, సో ఫ్రమ్ మౌత్ టు pharynx. So pharynx is going to receive the saliva secretions from the salivary glands. So saliva secretions from the salivary glands. So saliva is going to be secreted by the cells are known as zymogen cells. Okay, so these zymogen cells which are present in the acini, so they release the secretions in the acini, and these all acini are connected with the salivary ducts, and finally those salivary ducts opens into the pharynx part. So digestive system mainly contains the parts like mouth, pharynx, esophagus, crop, gizzard, and after gizzard it contains the hepatic CK, then midgut to in the middle it contains the malphizian tubules, then it is going to ends with the hindgut. So here we are going to have the different terminology for these parts also. So normally, so after the pharynx, see after the pharynx it is going to opens into the esophagus, the narrow short tube. The narrow short tube is esophagus is responsible for passing the food. It is the short narrow tube, okay, short narrow tube. After that esophagus is opens into the crop, okay, it is opens into the crop. So crop is the reservoir, okay, it is the reservoir, is nothing but for storing So main function of the crop is for storing the food substances. After the crop, it opens into the main digestive organ, here gizzard. Okay, so crop is going to opens into the gizzard. So inside the gizzard, here we have the special structures. See outer, it contains the circular muscles. So outer, it contains the circular muscles, and inner it contains the teeth like structures. The teeth like structures in a layer. So these teeth like structures are responsible for grinding. So these teeth like structures are present in the inner layers, and that inner layers are responsible for the grinding purpose. After grinding, after breakdown in the complex food molecules into simple food molecules, that gizzard is going to be connected with the 8. So here 4 pairs of hepatic CK. So what is the main function of hepatic CK? It is responsible to release the enzymes. So hepatic CK is responsible for release the enzymes and also for the absorption. So digestion and absorption functions both are going to be performed by the hepatic CK, which is present in between. So దేనికి మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది, foregut కి mid gut కి మధ్యలో. So here foregut is also known as stomodyme. Okay, so foregut is also known as stomodyme, which involves the parts mouth, pharynx, esophagus and crop and gizzard. After that, midgut is known as mesenteron, and finally it is known as hindgut is known as proctodyme. So like that, so scientifically, biologically, we use the terms like so stomodyme, mesenteron and then proctodyme. So here outer circular muscles after gizzard, then it is going to be opens into the midgut. Okay, mesenteron. So it is known as mesenteron, midgut. It is also known as, we can write as the midgut also. So midgut also responsible for the digestion and absorption functions. After midgut, between the midgut and hindgut, midgut ki hindgut ki madhyalo emunnai special structures, Malpighian tubules. So these Malpighian tubules are excretory in function. Very important point here, Malpighian tubules are excretory in function. Excretory in functions. After Malpighian tubule, next it contains the hindgut, that is nothing but proctodyme. Proctodyme is further divided into 3 parts. See here, ileum, colon and rectum. Ileum, colon and rectum. So, and finally it is going to be ends, rectum is going to opens into the anus. So very simple digestive system. So cockroach is going to start digestive system with the mouth. Mouth opens into the pharynx. Pharynx receives the salivary juices from salivary glands. The saliva is secreted by the zymosin cells into the acini. Acini is connected with the salivary ducts, and salivary ducts opens into the pharynx part. So from the pharynx it is going to opens into the esophagus. From the esophagus it opens into the crop. So this crop is going to act as for storing the food substances, and finally it opens into the gizzard portion. It was covered by 2 layers, outer circular layers and inner bristle layers. So those layers are responsible for grinding and cutting the food substances, and it is connected with the hepatic CK so that it releases the enzymes for breakdown of the food, and it is also responsible for absorption. And after that it opens into the midgut portion, and then midgut is going to opens into the hindgut. In between midgut and hindgut, it contains the Malpighian tubules, which is responsible for excretion, removal of the nitrogenous waste materials. After that, the hindgut is divided into 3 portions, ileum, colon and rectum portions. So ileum, colon and rectum both are responsible for absorption of water and converting that nitrogenous waste into uric acid. That also it is going to be excreted out through the anus portions. That is about the digestive system. Next we will see the circulatory system of the cockroach. So take the screenshot. Next we'll see the circulatory system of the Periplaneta americana. So in the circulatory system, so the main parts will be the heart. Okay, so heart is divided into 13 chambers. So here this heart is dorsal tubular structure. So this entire red color surface is nothing but dorsal tubular heart only, but that heart is divided into 13 chambers. Okay, 13 chambers. So 3 chambers are going to present in the thoracic part. So 3 chambers are present in the thorax part. The remaining 10 are going to be present in the abdominal portion. So total that dorsal tubular heart is divided into 13 chambers. So 3 in the thorax portion. So 3 in the thorax portion and the remaining 10 in the abdomen portion. Okay, so this dorsal tubular heart is supported by the muscles are known as alari muscles. Okay, the heart is going to be supported by the alari muscles. Now we will see the type of circulation, and here see normally the blood is colorless. So why? Because there is no hemoglobin present. So that blood is known as, the fluid is known as hemolymph. What we call that blood here? Hemolymph. Hemolymph. And here the circulation also open type of circulation. So open type of circulation we can see here. Why? Because poor development of the blood vessels. Poor development of the blood vessels, they are going to flow the hemolymph directly to the organs. Means these visceral organs are going to be bathed by the body fluids. So body fluids, especially hemolymph. So hemolymph, and here the body cavity is known as hemocoel. Once you see the structures, here the heart is going to be covered by, it is supported by the dorsal diaphragm, and down it contains the ventral diaphragm. So this portion is known as ventral diaphragm. So this diaphragm muscles also helpful in the circulation. Diaphragm muscles also helpful in the circulation process. So here in the heart, so above the heart, here the heart onwards, the blood is going to be, maximum blood is going to be received by the heart. After that it pumps the blood directly into the body parts. So here heart supply is going to be from the heart to the aorta, and aorta to the sinuses. Mainly here we have to say about the sinuses. Sinuses, based on the area, the sinuses are different types of sinuses are present here. So once here perineural sinus, and at the same time perivisceral sinus, pericardial sinus. So 3 types of sinuses. One is pericardial sinus, and perivisceral sinus, and perineural sinus. So perineural sinus is nothing but towards the head portion. So from the aorta it is going to supply the hemolymph directly into this neural spaces. So sinus is nothing but the spaces in the body, okay. So from the sinus again the heart is going to receive the blood. Very simple circulation. So in this simple circulation, the body fluid, the blood is also known as hemolymph. So this hemolymph contains the blood cells, and the heart is dorsal tubular heart along with the 13 chambers, divided into 13 chambers, and these 13 chambers are opened by the structures both sides. From both sides it is opened by the structures are known as ostia. So through this ostia the blood is going to flow. Okay, the blood flow is going to take place with the help of the contraction muscles of the alari muscles. So with the help of this alari muscles, the contractions and relaxations takes place, so that the supply of blood takes place throughout the body. There is no complete developed blood vessels. Blood vessels are very poorly developed blood vessels, and here the blood is going to be supplied directly into the body parts, so that in the spaces of the body parts, those are pericardial sinuses and perineural sinuses and perivisceral sinuses. Okay, so this is about the circulatory system. Next we will see the excretory system. So excretory system is very simple. Already in the digestion portion we completed malphizian part. So once again with quick revision. So all of you take the screenshot. So next we'll see the excretion. So excretion here, excretion through Malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules. Malpighian tubules. So these are blind-ended tubes. So they are blind-ended tubes. Blind-ended means like this. So blind-ended, there is no opening. So it will be blind. Blind-ended tubes are present here. So this blinded tubes are going to be have the glandular cells and ciliated cells. So okay, glandular cells and ciliated cells. See here, these Malpighian tubules are going to, Malpighian tubules main function to convert the nitrogenous waste into uric acid. So this uric acid is going to be excreted out through the hindgut. So through the hindgut. So now in the Malpighian tubules, it also contains the special cells like nephrocytes. Okay, so this nephrocytes are going to be responsible for the excreting the substances. So nephrocytes are going to be helpful, and also it converts the uric acid. That's why uricose glands also present here. Uricose glands also present. So uricose glands for excretion. So what is the type of animal here? It is the type of uricotelic animals. They are uricotelic animals. So that is about the excretory system. Mainly it contains the Malpighian tubes, blind-ended tubes, and it also contains the glandular cells along with the ciliated cells. So this is converting nitrogenous waste into uric acids, and those uric acid is going to be excreted out through the hindgut. And then it also, along with the Malpighian tubules, it also contains the nephrocytes and uricose glands. It also contains the uricose glands. So next we are going to see the nervous system. So nervous system we'll see. Take the screenshot. Okay, next we'll see the nervous system. So nervous system is a very unique nervous system here. Why? Because head part does not contain much nerves inside, only a bit is present in the head portion. If you see the nervous system here, it contains the tubular nerve cord. So it contains the dorsal tubular nerve cord. So this tubular nerve cord, it is present by the, so mainly segmentally arranged ganglia are present. Segmentally arranged ganglia. See, these are the ganglionic structures. These are the ganglionic structures. So these ganglia are going to be connected by, see, one ganglia is connected with the another ganglia with the longitudinal connectives. Longitudinal connectives are connecting the ganglionic structures. Each segment contain the ganglia. That's why they are serially arranged, segmentally arranged ganglia. Segmentally arranged ganglia are present in each segment of the cockroach, and these are going to be connected by the the tubular nerve cords. Dorsal, paired nerve cords. We can see the paired longitudinal connectives. Paired longitudinal connectives are going to connect the ganglia. So these ganglia are present in the throughout the body. See, based on the esophageal region. See, esophageal region. So upper part of the esophageal region also contains the ganglia. That ganglia is known as supraesophageal ganglia. So the supraesophageal ganglia, for example, this is the supraesophageal ganglia. Supraesophageal ganglia. So this supraesophageal ganglia is going to be open with the compound eyes, and also it is going to be connected with the antenna. So supraesophageal ganglia is connected with the compound eyes, and also to the antennae. Okay. Supraesophageal ganglia is connected with the head, compound eyes, and also antenna portion. After that, subesophageal ganglia are connected with the esophageal. Even the esophagus also contains the nerves. That esophagus nerves are connected with the subesophageal ganglions. So this subesophageal ganglions, for example, here it contains the esophagus. So this esophagus, so subesophageal means below the esophagus, it is present below the esophageal region. So it is going to extend up to 7th segments. It is going to extend up to 7th segment. Subesophageal ganglia is going to extend up to 7th segments. After that, it is also nervous system is mainly responsible for integration. So as I said earlier, head lo నేను చెప్పాను కొంచెం పోర్షనే ఉంటుంది టోటల్ నర్వ్ కార్డ్ లో, the remaining is present in the body. So that's why even if we cut the head of a cockroach, it can able to survive for 1 week. Okay, it can still survive for 1 week. Why? Because maximum part of the nerve cords are present in the body, thorax and abdominal portion. So after that we'll see the sense organs. What are the main sense organs in the cockroach here? Antennae, eyes, maxillary palps, labial palps and anal cerci. Antennae ఆల్రెడీ మనం ఇంట్రడక్షన్ క్లాస్లో మార్ఫాలజీ చూసాం కదా, మార్ఫాలజీలో యాంటెన్నా కంటైన్స్ ద సెన్సరీ రిసెప్టార్స్. సో దిస్ ఆర్ responsible to monitor the environmental changes. It responds to the environmental changes. Even eyes, so very special structures, eyes are having the ommatidia structures. అంటే ఏంటి? hexagonal. They are hexagonal plate-like structures. How many are present? So around 2000 hexagonal structures. Ommatidia is present. With the help of this ommatidia, the eyes can able to receive the multiple images. It is going to receive the multiple images at the same time. That's why this type of vision is known as mosaic vision. So it is going to implement maximum in the nocturnal animals. Mainly in this nocturnal time means night time. During the night time, this mosaic vision is helpful for the insect to find out the objects and food substances. Also nocturnal vision, eyes. So here antennae is having the sensory receptors to monitor with the environmental changes, and even eyes contains the special structures is ommatidia structures, so which is hexagonal in shape. They can receive the multiple images at the same time. And even in the maxillary palps also receptors in its structures. With the help of it can able to identify the sounds and vibrations. And then labial palps and anal cerci, chemical stimulus are going to be received by the labial palps. So anal cerci is also responsible in the sensory function. So this is about the nervous system and sense organs. Next we'll see the male reproductive system of the cockroach. Why? Because cockroaches are the dioecious animals. Dioecious animals means sexes are separate, male and female distinct characters are established in the cockroach. Okay, next we'll see the male reproductive system in the cockroach. So take the screenshot, all of you. Next, see all of you, female reproductive system. So female reproductive system contains a pair of ovaries which are located in 2 to 6 abdominal segments. So ovaries are going to be formed with the ovarian tubules. These are the ovarian tubules. How many? 8 ovarian tubules are present. So these 8 ovarian tubules are going to be contains the ovum. Ovarian tubules contains the ovum. Then ovarian tubules are going to be connected with the oviducts. See, ovarian tubules are connected with the oviducts. These are the oviducts. So these two oviducts join together and it forms as a common oviduct, also known as vaginal portion. So this common oviduct is going to be opens into the collateral glands, and here after collateral glands it also contains the genital chamber. So genital chamber along with the vestibulum and gonopophysis and gonopore structures together, it is known as genital pouch. So genital pouch, after that It is also responsible for the copulation. See, eggs are going to be carried. So the ova are going to be carried from ovaries to ovarian tubules. So ovary itself contains the ovarian tubules, and it also connects with the oviducts. Together it forms as a common oviduct, also known as vagina, and it opens into the genital chamber, and finally copulation takes place. After copulation, the fertilized eggs, so the fertilized eggs are going to be eggs. Fertilized eggs are covered by the capsule-like structures. So this together is known as ootheca. Ootheca means sac-like structure is covering the ovum, fertilized egg. So oothecas are undergoes into the nymphal stages, and then that nymphal stage is going to converted into adult stage by the 13 molting stages. From the 13 molting stages, the nymphal stage is going to be converted into adult stage. This nymphal stage, it just looks like an adult, but it is not an adult. Okay, it contains the wing pads, not wings. Wing pads are present, not the wings, but adult contains the wings for flight. Okay, so one ootheca is going to be converted into adult insects. So this oothecas are going to be stick to the surfaces. Whenever the organic sources food availability is more, there it is going to be developed as a nymphal stages to adult stages. Maximum this kind of insects are contagious. Contagious means it is contaminating the food, and through which the persons are going to face the different kind of infections. Okay guys, this is about the female reproductive system, male reproductive system, complete anatomy of the cockroach. Please do watch the video, so from the beginning to the ending, and at the same time, if you did not subscribe the channel, please do subscribe. Keep watching, and thanks for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to another session in the cockroach. So we are in the anatomy. So today in this video we are going to see the male reproductive system. So what are the male reproductive organs? Testes are the male reproductive organs. Once look at the diagram. Here we have all the parts in the male reproductive system. One is testis, seminal vesicles, vas deferens, and phallomar structures. So phallomar structures, after the titular structures, see here, this is the titular structures, and here phallomars are two types. One is present in the right side, that's why it is right phallomars, and also another phallomar structure which is responsible for ventral phallomar. We both are going to place very important role during the copulation time, and also it is going to cover the gonopore, that's why it is gonopophysis. This gonopophysis also known as phallomars. Next, it also contains the pseudopenis structure. So this is the portion pseudopenis structure, and also it is the seminal vesicles is connected with the ejaculatory duct. So after ejaculatory duct is going to be connected with the anal circus. So here these are the parts in the male reproductive system. Now we will see the pathway of sperms from the testis to the phallomars. So see, first one, testis, male reproductive system contains a pair of testes which are located in the 4 to 6 segments. So from that it is going to be connected with the vas deferens, the sperms in the form of spermatophores. Spermatophores are bundles of sperms. These are bundles of sperms. They will be arranged, sperms arranged in the form of bundles. Okay, this spermatophores are carried by the vas deferens. So this vas deferens is connected to the ejaculatory duct. In the middle it is connected with the seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicle is responsible to release the secretions which is going to nourish the sperms. So vas deferens is connected to the ejaculatory duct through seminal vesicles. From the ejaculatory duct it is going to open into the gonopore. So gonopore is going to be covered by the external genitalia structures. Those external genitalia structures are known as phallomars. So in the diagram already మనం చూసాం, So right phallomas and ventral phallomas. So right phallomas and ventral phallomas are going to be covered the gonopore, and during the copulation time it is going to open so that it releases the sperms into the outside, that is into the female body, okay, with the help of this anal cercus structures, with the help of anal structures. So here in this reproduction, these are the main parts which plays very important role during the reproduction process. Next we will see the female reproductive system. So if you want to take this screenshot, you can take.